Welcome to Rita's Kitchen. Good morning, everyone, especially to all grade 10 students, section D cards, Pythagoras, Euler, and Davidson. Okay, we have 120 are present today. Very good. So now we are going to have our video lesson on grade 10 level cookery skill. Before we are going to start our video lesson class, we will have our first opening prayer. Please stand and feel the presence of our Lord Jesus Christ. Class, this is the standard qualities of poached eggs and cooked eggs in the shell. First, it should be bright, shiny in appearance. Second, compact, round sure, not spread or flattened. And third, it is firm but tender white. And the last, it must be warm, liquid yolks poached egg. The 20 pieces of large egg, it is equivalent to 10 servings. You see that? It makes 10 servings. So, before you are going to cook the egg, see to it that it is a chilled egg. So this very simple because the tools or equipment we are going to use is only the saucepan and the skimmer. You see that? Okay, this is the ingredients needed in cooking poached egg. 1 gallon or 3.84 liter of water, 1 tablespoon or 15 grams salt, 30 milliliter distilled white vinegar, and of course, the 20 eggs. And the procedures are: first, you have to prepare tools, equipment, and food items. Be sure that eggs are chilled until ready to poach. second. Combine the water, salt, and vinegar in a deep pan and bring it to a bare simmer. Next, you have to do is break each egg into a clean cup and then slide the egg carefully into the poaching water. Next, you have to do is to cook for 3 to 5 minutes or until the whites are set and open. Then, remove the eggs from the water with a slatted, then on absorbent toweling and trim the edges. And the last, serve or chill and refrigerate for later use. Those are the procedures. This time, I will show you a video clip on how to cook poached egg.
What is up, everybody out there in YouTube land? In this video we are going to be making perfect poached eggs. I'm going to show you how to make perfect poached eggs every single time. The very first thing is this: you need to have a large pot, okay? Something like this is going to be just fine. The second thing that we want to do is we want to put a cap full of vinegar inside this. That's enough. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on medium-high heat, and we want this to come to a boil. Let's make 4 just to show you that it's not a fluke if I get the first one right, okay? First thing, you always want to make sure that the eggs that you end up using are fairly fresh. The older the egg is, the less likely it's going to turn out well. How can you tell if your eggs are fresh? If you take them and you put them in a container of water, if they float, it's bad. If they go straight to the bottom and they lay on their side, that's good. If you put them in there and they kind of float up like this, then that means that they're a little old. We need our secret tool. And that's that right there. Waste not, want not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this inside here, and we are going to open up one of our eggs, and we are going to run it through the strainer, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of move this around, and we are going to let the watery part of the white leave this this egg, okay? And you're going to see that this egg had a decent amount. That looks, it's really just like water, but that's what's creating the wispy things in your poached egg and kind of clouding up the water and making everything look funny. So now that is a boil. It's actually a rolling boil, but we're going to turn this down a little bit because I don't need it that hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over like this, and we're just going to drop the egg in. One way for us to know that it's cooked is it's going to start kind of bouncing and rolling around inside there. Do you see how it's kind of wanting to jump around a little bit? The reason why I don't put the strainer inside the water is because the white that's on the strainer will end up solidifying. And what you hear in the back is my lovely dishwasher, because I'm always washing dishes. So this first one right here is more than likely finished. And what we can do is we can take it up like this, okay? Pour the water out, because you don't want to boil your fingers. And then push on the white, okay, to see if the white is cooked all the way through. This right here is cooked. So now I'm going to put this on a paper towel just for a couple of seconds to take the extra water off. And poaching eggs is so fast. It's such a quick way to cook an egg. This one looks finished. People will generally put these in an ice bath as soon as they come out, so that way it'll stop cooking because of the residual heat there. Another goes in. Another goes in. Needs a minute or two. As soon as these are done, we're going to plate them up. And then what I'll do with the paper towel, I'll just take this and I'll just kind of throw them down like that. And they're done. Give them a little shake so that way they're evened out there. Most people will have these with just a little bit of salt, okay, a little bit of pepper. But you can put this on toast, you can put this on ham. This is just awesome all the way around. One of the things that I do is I will actually end up making a dressing for deviled eggs, and then I'll pour that up on top. But just to show you how perfect these are, let's kind of slide them out of the way a little bit here. We'll go to this guy first, okay? And this is the one that we cooked first. Do you see how perfect that is? That is awesome. I believe this was the second one that we cooked. Same thing, perfect. Every single time. There's the third one. Like I said, it wasn't a fluke. It's perfect every single time. And the last one. Perfect every single time, guys. Now that yolk, to me, that's liquid gold. I'm not gonna waste that. That's when you use your toast to sop it up. But there you go, guys. As promised, perfect poached eggs every single time. And when people see how perfect they are, they're gonna say, oh my God, how do you do that? What's the trick? And that's when you say, I subscribe to Cooking with Dr. Chill. And that's why I know how to do that. Anyway, guys, until next time, take care of yourself and hold a good thought for me, would you?
Okay, class. This time is our evaluation. So I have 3 questions here. So you have to send it to my messenger. Okay? So let's start. First question. What are the utensils needed in cooking poached egg? Letter A, saucepan and skimmer. B, basin and bowl. C, fork and spoon. And letter D, all of the above. Okay, the second question is, how many minutes you have to cook the poached egg? A, 7 to 10 minutes. B, 6 to 8 minutes. C, 3 to 5 minutes. And letter D, 4 to 6 minutes. And the last question is, the following are the standard qualities of cooking poached egg except A, bright, shiny appearance. B, compact, round shore, not spread or flattened. C, firm but tender whites. And letter D, hard and firm but not tender whites. Assignment. This is your activity. This is an individual activity. So this is your time to shine. No? Make a short video clip showing the process on how you cook the poached egg. Okay, we have here the rubrics. So, texture and the eye appeal. No, under the texture, under the delicious, chewy, good quality, chewy in middle, crisp around edges and needs improvement. Texture either more than 50% crispy or 50% uncooked. Then under the eye appeal, the delicious, work of art, excellent proportion, color, and distribution of goodies. Then if it is good, like grandma made them. Attractive without being perfect. Small irregularities in color or distribution of add-ins. So, under needs improvement, it is uneven distribution of add-ins or decorations and even color. Okay, so that is our assignment. Okay, get it? Okay, That's all for our video lesson for today. So that is the Rita's Kitchen. Thank you and God bless us all. This is Rita Merez at your service. Bye-bye.